Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We have an unexpected weather surprise this morning, and we were supposed to get some wet flurries yesterday, and it's supposed to turn to rain overnight, and it didn't. So this is what our yard looks like today. We've already had power outages in the greenhouse this morning. It was flickering all night last night, but this morning the low temperature alarm went off and I had to do some maneuvering here. Sorry about that. I have the tripod in my arm as well, so it's hard to maneuver here. So I am going to do a video for you guys today, but I wanted to show you this. We got our steaming bath of water. Of course the power is back on now, or I wouldn't be worrying about this. I had the water and the candles out. It's amazing what a dozen candles will do. Those are sitting on the floor, and the hot water, it's still steaming there away. And yeah, the temperature got down to 49 before the alarm went off, and then by the time I wasn't very proactive this morning, so by the time I got the candles and the water in here to start warming it back up, it was 48 degrees in here. But anyways, let me get set up and we will shoot the weekend video. Alright, so crazy morning. Holy cow. We haven't had this much snow this year. I don't think we've had this much snow in a couple of years anyways. Yeah, so the heaters are still on because we're still kind of recovering from the power outage there. But hopefully the sound of the heaters won't affect the video too much. So today we're going to talk about this Phalaenopsis here. This Phalaenopsis, it's had a bit of a rough few years to it, and we're just going to talk about it. Has some crown rot, and it's got a Keiki on the backside, and the Keiki actually has a nice surprise on it now. But this is called a Black Magic Phalaenopsis. The Black Magic is like a dark purple with some white and some yellow in the petals and the lip. Beautiful plant. I bought it in bloom, of course, and I think I got it to rebloom once, and then the following year it went to rebloom again, and I broke the spike on it. So if any of you have ever broken a spike, you know what that feels like, and it's just like, oh, you're just like mad at yourself. I don't even remember how I did it, but it was just like I broke it. So we skipped, that was last year, about this time last year. And then last summer I noticed it wasn't growing any new leaves, and this leaf started turning yellow, and then I saw that it had some crown rot starting in there for whatever reason, and it is the tiniest little bit of crown rot. Let's see if we can get a close-up of it maybe. The tiniest little bit of crown rot, but it stopped the whole plant from growing. When I noticed it was getting kind of black in there, I sprayed it with a sulfur-based fungicide, and then when it was dry, I put a little bit of cinnamon in there because it's supposed to help with fungus as well. And again, it did stop the bacterial rot there, so it seems like a good method if you can catch it early, which I did catch it early, and I thought that, it'd probably be fine, but then it never actually grew a new leaf to it. So that's kind of upsetting. Not only did it not grow a new leaf, but this one started turning this kind of yellowy color last year as well. So it's not the nicest looking plant at all. It's always been a funny color, and now I'm going to turn it around and I will show you the Keiki that it started growing late last summer when it realized it couldn't put any new leaves on. So look at this, it has a beautiful Keiki coming off of it. This is the true color of the plant. It's a very dark green with red kind of veins that come up. I don't know if you can see that on the camera there. I'm going to turn this leaf over and you can see underneath is like their beautiful purple leaves. Hopefully you can see that from underneath that it's purple. But yeah, so a beautiful little plant, and look, it has thrown off a spike for me, so that is awesome. I'm going to try my best not to break this spike off. I'm going to let this Keiki grow on the mother plant for as long as I possibly can. Being the mother plant, yeah, I don't know what to say about it. I've never had a crown rot before where it was so unnoticeable almost that, you know, it never went mushy or black. It just like all of a sudden this right here just kind of went black, and it stopped. The damage from it, it seems like it should have been able to push out a new leaf through it, but it can't. So we will have that baby, and I'll keep you updated on it. Make sure you keep your Keikis on the mother plant for as long as you possibly can. They always sort of tend to have really sluggish root systems, and if you take them off early, you'll actually set them way back. So, a little bit of good news out of a bad news situation. And that's going to be it for this video. We'll just do a quick one. Hopefully the power stays on this time around and the snow stops falling. The forecast isn't even calling for it to stop. It's supposed to snow for the rest of the day and tonight. So we've probably got 8 to 10 inches out there now. And hopefully we don't get much more. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to my channel. As always, thanks for watching.